We're here at Valois, New York. It's looking over Seneca Lake, and it's near sunset on May 17th. And I'm doing an alla prima oil painting, and you can come in here to look at the painting to see how I'm progressing. I've only been working on it for a very short time, but I have all the color notations indicated, and all the general masses, and the general effects of light going on here, and the overall composition. Maybe come in here close to the canvas here. What I'm endeavoring to do here now is just sort of block in the general values and to suggest the color, and kind of switching back and forth here. There's a dark area of shadow here, and just getting these general shapes. There's some trees right here that I'm just sort of massing in, and they were catching the light earlier on the top. So, and then there's this house that's very roughly suggested, but when I go back to my studio, I'll define these shapes and patterns. And over here there was a nice cast shadow coming across from these trees, and right now I'll indicate a little bit of the light on the top of the trees. Maybe you could come in even closer here so you can see that I'm just sort of generally suggesting how the light was catching the tops of these trees, and over here too. One other thing, there's a darker value of, it's a little bit bright, but it'll do okay for now. I can put a little, maybe look down here at my palette, which is pretty well used. What I'm doing here right now is toning down this blue. It was a little too chromatic, and that's just about what I wanted. I'm always thinking of, in terms of value. In other words, this little berm of the road was slightly darker than the other part of the highway there. Okay, we'll just do one other thing here of just to suggest the line of the double yellow line. These lines in the road are a little tricky as far as getting them placed. And generally we want a little more space on our side than on the other side. It's kind of a perspective issue that goes on with the double lines, and that's probably about all. I just need to suggest that, and I'll do a little bit more light over here. So I put one layer down and then going back into it and popping in the color a little bit more. Okay. So that's about all I'll do for right now. I've got it generally blocked in and suggested, and then I'll finish it up later. Okay, thanks.